What's going on, guys? It's Isaac. This is West Coast Florida Fishing. Thanks for clicking on this video, and go ahead and stay tuned because in this video we're going to be talking about the brand new Shimano Ultegra. Now we are going to be doing a kind of like a little thing that we did with the Vanford and the CI4. And what that is we're going to be comparing it from the old model to the new model. We're going to talk about the specs, all the technical sides of it, and all the visual sides of it. And then we're going to transition into a hands-on review and unboxing of the Shimano Ultegra. Now, I know you guys can't wait to see that, so go ahead and stick around and make sure, if you're not subscribed already, go down there, hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and it only takes a couple seconds to do. And if you already clicked on the video, what's the harm? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and talk about the specs of the Shimano Ultegra, just from the box side, and then we'll go into it and really talk about the reel. So what we have here and what it says on the side of the box is that it's got the 6.0 to 1 gear ratio to it. It's got 20 pounds of drag, 7.9 ounces as far as the weight goes. It's got 6 ball bearings, 5+1, that anti-reverse, and it's also got 35 inches per crank. So go ahead and show you the box here. This is it. Nothing too fancy, pretty standard Shimano packaging here. We do have the older one as well, so I'll just talk about that real quick. So it's 6.0 to 1 gear ratio as well. Also got 20 pounds of drag. This is one of the main differences here coming up. It's 8.5 ounces compared to the 7.9 ounces. So it actually reduced 7% of the weight, which is actually pretty impressive, and I'll tell you how in a few minutes. And it also has 4 ball bearings plus 1 standard roller bearing, which is going to be that anti-reverse bearing. And it also boasts 35 inches per crank. Now these two reels side by side look very different, as they are completely different models. This being the Ultegra FB, this being the brand new Ultegra for 2021. Now I know you guys want to get into it, so let's go ahead and just move right into the unboxing right now. Alright guys, so we got the brand new Ultegra right in front of us now. And as you can see, it's got all of the seals still on it. Pretty cool. So this is the Ultegra C3000 HG. This has 6.0 to 1 gear ratio. Brand new one has 7.9 ounces instead of the 8.5 or 8.6 that was in the previous model. It's got 5.1 bearings in it. Those are the other specs, 35 inches per crank. Let's go ahead and get cranking and open this up. Now I will say the sponsor for this video is actually going to be Betts Fishing Center. They actually provided us this reel for us to do this review on it. Now this reel is going to go right back to Betts, and we actually, well, before I open, it's 727-518-7637. And you can call, you can ask for Isaac or anyone else there. We all have a pretty good knowledge base on all of our reels that we carry in stock. So take out the good bits here. So this looks like the part schematic, which is sweet. It's right up here on top, which is awesome. Now this is for the 2500, and the 3000 I'm sure is throughout these. So that's all paperwork there. Wow. Set the reel aside for just a second. Just check out the other stuff in the box. So it looks like we got some shims for your line light, correct if anything is amiss, and we have the tape that tapes the braid back to the spool. So now we'll grab our beautiful brand new 2021 Ultegra here. Whoa, this thing is gorgeous. I'm gonna reel up this handle for us. Wow, check that thing out. That is incredible. Dang, that looks good. How do you guys like it, huh? Definitely an upgrade from the old Ultegra, that's for sure. So the main things that we are going to see cosmetically is that they did transition to a one-piece bail arm, which is very, very impressive there. You're also going to see that they do have the long stroke spool. And we're going to get into this a little bit more in depth when we go into the comparison part of this video. So stay tuned to the end of that. But there she is. She is beautiful here. This is really it for the unboxing. I mean, this is the reel, that was the box, that's the stuff in the box. Let's go ahead and get into the comparison now, guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching the unboxing part of this video. Now, we're going to go into the real big comparison part of this video. So this is the old Stratic, or I'm sorry, I got Stratic on the mind with how close this is to the Stratic. So this is the old Ultegra. This is the Shimano Ultegra. This is the model FB, the one that just came out right before the 2021 model. And you can see that it's got some gold accents, a lot of gray to it. Pretty okay, you know, doesn't look too horrible. I can feel it's a little bit heavier than the newer ones and the stuff that I usually fish with, it being 8.5 ounces. It's not too bad, it's still right in the realm of a lightweight spinning reel, especially for freshwater or brackish or saltwater use, which is mainly what I do. And this, of course, is the brand new Ultegra for 2021. Now, you can see there is a huge, I mean, it looks really, really big, but there's a huge difference in visual appearance with these two reels. I mean, they look almost nothing alike. Now, you have seen the trickle effect that is going on right now between generations from the 2018 Stella all the way down into the brand new Ultegra. So we're gonna go ahead and get in and talk about kind of the specs that this has and what kind of upgrades that they have done from the older model to this new model. So one of the key things that you can obviously notice, and I talked a little bit about it with the unboxing, you got the long stroke spool. Now this is going to increase your casting distance, and it'll be really, really nice to get out there that extra couple of feet or extra couple of yards depending upon what size braid or line you're using. Now it's going to be really key for getting just past where you needed to go, and then you can bring it right to that fish right on top of them. Now that's one of the key differences, and then another one's going to be that one piece bail arm. Now another great part about this reel is the fact that it does have the micro module 2 gears in it, which same thing from the 2018 Stella. You trickled all the way down the line, even into the Stratic, into the recent Vanford, and of course it came right to the Ultegra. Now that is a huge, huge upgrade. That is one of the reasons why the FL feels so smooth. So the Stratic FL, of course. Now, a great thing about this reel that it comes with the silent drive, which actually lets the reel be silent. You can probably hear my fish tank a lot better than you can this reel in this video, unfortunately. But that's a good thing for when you're out fishing and you want a smooth reeling experience. I mean, you can't even hear that, and I'm talking right over it. And it's really impressive, and you can feel how smooth it is, and it keeps all the weight right in your hand on the rod. You can feel all the sensitivity through it. Feels smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and put the mic on the reel in a few minutes and we'll figure out how smooth it is to audio. Now the great thing about this reel is that it also has the X-Protect sealing technology. So with that, you have a labyrinth style sealing in your line roller and the anti-reverse, just like the Stratic FL. It's, again, super impressive. Now with that, you still don't want to submerge any of your reels, period, unless it's made for that, sea bass and a Van stall. But this is going to greatly improve the amount of line roller bearings you have to change, and also your anti-reverse blowouts, where you're having it go backwards, forwards, seized up, everything else. It's really, really, really great that they're adding this system in. And again, it's a labyrinth system, so it goes over, down, over, up, over, down, over, and then in. So it's really impressive. If you've seen my other comparison video, you kind of heard me talk about it with the brand new Vanford, which it's crazy. All these things are just trickling down. It's actually really, really cool. So the other thing I wanted to talk about with this reel is the fact that it is very, very light. And the reason being is because they actually made the body out of the CI4 Plus material. Now, what that's going to do is that did allow that 7% weight reduction from the older model to the newer model, and it's just feels lighter in your hand. It's going to feel all around better when you're throwing artificials and even live bait, because it's just going to be a little bit lighter. Nice. So that's really all of the newer upgrades from the older model to the newer model. And again, visually, it is a big difference. Wow. Holding them side by side, the weight is definitely noticeable. I mean, it's kind of weird to think because, you know, we pick something up and we don't usually think, like when I pick up this box, I don't think, wow, how many grams is that? How many ounces is that? And I don't really do it with reels either. I can just, is it light? Is it heavy? Kind of pros and cons to those two. And side by side is really when you get the big comparison going. I mean, I can feel immediately the extra weight difference that this is having against my knuckles, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is really greatly appreciated that they lighten up these reels with almost every model. I guess the only other thing for me to do is going to be to put the mic on the reel and let you guys feel and hear how quiet and smooth it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into that. If there's anything that I missed in this video, just please let me know down in the comments section below. I will try to address it either in the comments, or maybe if it's significant enough, I'll even make a whole nother video about this. Now, when on the topic of making new videos, you guys better stay tuned, because with this being so close to a Stratic, I wonder if you can upgrade it. Stay tuned for the next video and you guys can find out exactly what you can do to this reel if you'd like to. Again, not necessary, but if we have a little bit of time on our hands, a little bit of tinkering needs, then we can get right into that. Now, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the audio test. So let's go ahead and take this mic off and I'll be right back. All right guys, so I got the mic strapped up as we can see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the back side of this reel and I'm going to give it a nice solid spin. I'm gonna do one really hard spin that you're never actually gonna use, but we all do it right before we buy a reel. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it here without messing up this mic. Again, there's no practical use to that at all. Doesn't really matter how it sounds. We all do it. I might as well show it. All right, let's go ahead and get this mic back on me. All right, so when it comes to finding one of these reels, you guys can find them pretty much at every local fishing store that you have. If they carry Shimano, they should be getting this. This is not one of the top shelves where it's really difficult to find, like a Vanford right now. It's gotten a lot better with a lot of Shimano reels with COVID-19, but you can pretty much find this everywhere. Right now, we do have quite a few of them at Betts Fishing Center. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and thank them, and they allowed me to bring this home and give a good review and comparison on it. We haven't been able to get out in the water and test one of these yet, but that's definitely one of the near future term goals. So again, thanks to Betts Fishing Center. You guys go ahead and check them out. If you're local to St. Petersburg area in Florida, go ahead and head up there. They're in Largo, 8926 126th Avenue, Largo, Florida, 33773. Go ahead and stay tuned for the next video, because in the next video we will be doing a little modification to this guy. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit here and there. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm glad you stuck around all the way to the end. Since you did, go ahead and go down there and hit that subscribe button. I really don't know what you're waiting for. I post videos like this all the time. Comparison videos, upgrading videos, how-to videos, everything. I will get to the fishing videos eventually. Still working on my boat. Yep. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Go down there, hit that thumbs up button, smash it if you would. Leave a comment down below if you liked this video, enjoyed it, or if you want to see something else, something that I haven't done before, or something you want redone. Just let me know down there. If you guys are interested in anything fish tank related, I actually have a second channel starting up. It's called Isaac's Reef. And what it's about is I'm going to be basically kind of building another channel here about saltwater reef keeping. Now, I absolutely love the hobby and I got a lot of passion for it because it's all about our oceans and our reefs. And with the decline of our reefs in the past couple decades, it's really started to open my eyes and how important of a resource it is and how we can all help to contribute making it a better place for ourselves and our next generations below us, our kids and our kids' kids. So if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and pop up a link at the end of the video. Now, if you guys are interested in something like that, I haven't posted a video yet at the time of this recording date. I hope you guys stay tuned and watch that over on the other channel. If not, totally fine. I know I said thanks like 4 times, so I'm just gonna get out of here. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Tight lines, catch you later.